Hello everybody and welcome to the Nat Geo Kids Big Virtual Animals Quiz. The quiz will kick off at 3 o'clock on the dot, so not long to wait now. While we wait, how about you let us know in the chat where you're dialing in from today? I'll kick us off. I'm in sunny London. Wow, all over the UK, Ireland, Bedford, West Sussex, Nottinghamshire, that's where I'm from. More people in London. Hove, East Sussex, Basingstoke. I can't keep up, there's so many of you. More people from Ireland, Suffolk, Bath, Essex, Manchester, Indonesia. Wow, that's pretty impressive. So we'll be starting at 3 o'clock, guys, so just a few more minutes to wait. Just a quick reminder to have your pen and paper handy. Mumbai, India. Wow, that's impressive. That is a long way away. Hello. What time is it in Mumbai? (7:30 p.m.) That's commitment. Thank you for joining. Okay, so just a couple more minutes to go. For anyone who's just joining us, we're in the run-up to the Nat Geo Kids Big Virtual Animals Quiz. So don't forget to grab that pen and paper. We'll be starting at 3 o'clock, so just a couple of minutes. While we wait, how about you guys take part in our poll, which is, what is your favourite animal? Let us know. Lots of penguins and pandas already. Pandas are winning by a significant way. 23% of the vote, pandas. Not much love for sharks. They're actually seriously misunderstood creatures, guys. Give the sharks some love. That's a hard question. I love all animals, says Ruby. Us too. Okay, just another minute to wait till we get started. Don't forget your pen and paper. And we'll do a countdown just before we kick off. Okay, well, welcome everyone. Welcome to the National Geographic Big Virtual Animals Quiz. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Today we're celebrating International Day for Biological Diversity, which is a bit of a mouthful, but basically what it means is that today is a day to celebrate all of the amazing plant and animal life that we have on Earth. And so we thought, what better way to celebrate especially while we're all spending quite a lot of time at home at the moment, with this quiz of brain-boggling animal questions to challenge you and your whole family. So the Big Virtual Animals quiz will have 6 rounds, and there'll be a mixture of question styles, including videos to watch, wildlife sounds to identify, and tricky true or false bonus questions. So get set to put your animal knowledge to the test. As we go along, you'll need to write down your answers with a pen and paper. And at the end of the quiz, we'll go through each and every answer one by one so that you can tally up your score. The quiz should take about an hour and then about 15 minutes for answers. I think we'll have a quick loo break in between questions and answers, just in case anyone's really busting to go. And we've just got a quick favour to ask you, which is you're welcome to use the chat function, which you all are doing beautifully already while we're quizzing, but please don't write your quiz answers in the chat, as it might spoil it for the other quizzers who are trying to guess the answers at home. Okay, I think we're ready to get started. So let's count down. Join in with me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So our first round is Awesome Amazon. Here's the first question, quizzes. Which of these animals marks its territory by clawing at trees? Is it A, capybara, B, anaconda, C, jaguar, or D, parakeet? I'll repeat the question. Which of these animals marks its territory by clawing at trees? Is it A, capybara, B, anaconda, C, jaguar, or D, parakeet? Have you all had time to answer? Okay, let's move on. Great. Question 2. Nat Geo explorer Zoltan Takacs is a scientist who finds animal venom that can be used to treat diseases. Which of these things do you think has happened to him on his travels through the Amazon? A, he was bitten by a snake. B, a tree branch knocked the engine off his boat. C, his tent has sprung a leak and soaked him. Or D, all of the above? I'll repeat the question. Nat Geo explorer Zoltan Takacs is a scientist who finds animal venom that can be used to treat diseases. Which of these things has happened to him on his travels in the Amazon? A, he was bitten by a snake. B, a branch knocked the engine off his boat. C, his tent sprung a leak and soaked him. Or D, all of the above? Ready for the next question? Here it is. Which of these Amazon animals isn't arboreal? And in case you don't know, arboreal means animals that live in trees. So which of these animals isn't arboreal? A, sloth, B, golden lion tamarin, C, blue poison dart frog, or D, orangutan? So which of these Amazon animals isn't arboreal, i.e. doesn't live in trees? Is it the sloth, the golden lion tamarin, the blue poison dart frog, or the orangutan? Okay, ready for the next question? Question 4 is up next, and I need you guys to listen very carefully, okay? Because I'm about to play you an audio clip, and then I'll be asking you to identify which animal made the noise. Listening? Here we go. Did you all hear that? Which of these Amazon animals do you think you could hear in that audio clip? Is it A, howler monkey, B, iguana, C, armadillo, or D, black panther? And I'll play the sound for you one more time, so listening closely. Okay. Our next question, I'm actually going to be asking you to pay close attention again, because I'm going to be playing you a video clip. I want you to watch the video very closely, and then I'll be asking you a question afterwards that relates to something you saw in the video. So here we go, question 5.
And now it's time for some more amazing animals. Number 27, the amazing harpy eagle. Named after the man-eating monsters from Greek mythology, the harpy, these beautiful birds are... Hey, why have you got your back to us? Turn around. No, I'm shy. Oh, pretty please, you can do it. After all, you are known as the ruler of the rainforest. Oh, that thing. Well, Whoa! Careful. Oh, typical. The harpy eagle can be found in the lowland rainforests of Central and Southern America. With a wingspan of 6.5 feet and weighing up to 20 pounds, the harpy eagle is one big bird. I beg your pardon? Who are you calling big? That is it, I'm coming over. No, watch out for the camera. Anyway, the harpy eagle is armed with talons as big as a grizzly bear's. Taxi! That can snatch monkeys from the trees in the rainforest.
Hey, you're definitely not getting a tip.
Oh well, at least you're not a bald eagle. You've got plenty of feathers. Good one, yeah. So, thank you, harpy eagle. You are one amazing animal.
Okay, so the question is, what is the harpy eagle also known as? Is it A, the Amazon's feathery flyer, B, the ruler of the rainforest, C, tiger of the skies, or D, the snap-happy harpy? We've got Emily in the chat asking if I can slow down a little bit, which I certainly can. And can I repeat question 4? So question 4 was asking you about the audio clip that you heard. And the options were, was it a howler monkey, an iguana, an armadillo, or black panther? If you guys missed any of the questions, we're actually broadcasting this on Facebook Live, and we'll be putting it on our website afterwards too. So if you miss any from now on, you can catch up later, I promise. Okay, is everyone ready for the next question? Aha, so question 5 actually has a true or false bonus question. So the harpy eagle is the most powerful bird of prey on Earth. Do you think that's true or false? Don't forget to write down your answer. Okay, moving on. We are now on to round number 2, the big cats round. I have a feeling quite a few of you are big cat fans, so let's get started. Question 1, which of these big cats can run the fastest? Is it A, mountain lion, B, leopard, C, cheetah, or D, lion? I've got a feeling that a fair few of you are going to know this one. So which of these big cats can run the fastest? Is it A, mountain lion, B, leopard, C, cheetah, or D, lion? Lots of people saying they know the answer in the chat. Make sure you keep it to yourself. But that's great to hear that you're all very knowledgeable quizzers. Okay, we're moving on to question 2 now. Here we go. Nat Geo explorers Derek and Beverly Joubert are filmmakers and conservationists based in Botswana in Africa. They founded the Big Cats Initiative in 2009 to help protect big cats in the wild. What time do you think they have to get up when they're observing animals in the wild? Is it A, 4 a.m, B, 6 a.m, C, 8 a.m, or D, 10 a.m? I'll repeat that one more time. So Nat Geo explorers Derek and Beverly Joubert are filmmakers and conservationists based in Botswana in Africa. What time do you think they get up in the morning when they're observing big cats in the wild? Is it A, 4 a.m., B, 6 a.m., C, 8 a.m., or D, 10 a.m.? Next up, question 3. Which of these big cats is the largest? Is it A, mountain lion, B, snow leopard, C, African lion, or D, Siberian tiger? So which of these big, beautiful cats is the largest? A, mountain lion, B, snow leopard, C, African lion, or D, Siberian tiger? Jonathan is saying that's an easy question. Okay, and question 3 has a true or false bonus question. So, true or false, baby big cats are called pups. Baby big cats are called pups. Do you think that's true or is it false? Right, next up is question 4. Are you listening? Because we've got another audio clip for you now. So first of all, you're going to hear an audio clip of a lion roaring, and then I'm going to be asking you a question specifically about lions. Here we go. Pretty scary stuff. Usually heard after sunset, how far can a lion's roar carry? Is it A, 4 kilometres, B, 8 kilometres, C, 12 kilometres, or D, 16 kilometres? So usually heard after sunset, how far do you think a lion's roar can carry? A, 4 kilometres, B, 8 kilometres, C, 12 kilometres, or D, 16 kilometres? I'm going to play the audio clip for you one more time just for luck. Okay, next question 5. I need you watching carefully, guys, because we've got another fab video for you. So here we go.
And now it's time for some more amazing animals. Number 1758, the amazing tiger. If you thought your cat was large, then take a look at the biggest of the species on the planet, the tiger. Where is it? Oh, there it is. That was close.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're playing hide and squeak.
Don't you mean hide and seek?
In our version, when we find you, you go squeak.
Oh, Mummy! Tigers can be found in India, China, and Southeast Asia, but sadly, there are only a small number of them left.
But at least we get to be lying down. That was my lion joke.
They are nature's most perfect hunter, striped with their own special markings, each different like a human thumbprint, which are incredibly useful for camouflage. There are some 6 subspecies of this big cat left in the world. Can you recognize this tiger?
Is it Bob?
No, you fools. I'm a Bengal tiger. How's that for raw talent?
Excellent.
They're big, they're bold, they're beautiful. The tiger, it certainly is one amazing animal.
Okay, so our question is, what is a tiger's average lifespan? Is it A, 10 years, B, 15 years, C, 20 years, or D, 25 years? We hope you enjoyed that video about tigers. So just to repeat the question one more time, what is the average lifespan of a tiger? Is it A, 10 years, B, 15 years, C, 20 years, or D, 25 years? Okay, next question. We've got another true or false bonus. So every tiger has unique stripes and body markings. Is that true or is it false? Every tiger has unique stripes and body markings. Is that true or is it false? Okay, time for round 3. This round is called Weird But True. Ready, quizzes? Let's go. Which part of its body does a butterfly use to taste food? Is it A, wings, B, eyes, C, antenna, or D, feet? Which part of its body does a butterfly use to taste food? Is it A, wings, B, eyes, C, antenna, or D, feet? Okay, time for question 2. Nat Geo photographer Amy Vitale is an amazing Nat Geo explorer. Her work has taken her to over 100 countries. Which of these crazy things did she do to get the perfect panda picture? Is it A, pretended to eat bamboo, B, wore a full panda suit, C, rolled around in leaves, or D, carried a toy panda around? So Nat Geo explorer Amy Vitale is an amazing photographer. Her work has taken her to over 100 countries. Which of these crazy things did she do to get the perfect panda picture? A, pretended to eat bamboo, B, wore a full panda suit, C, rolled around in leaves, or D, carried a toy panda around? Okay, who's ready for question 3? Here it is. Which of these wonderful wild animals has red sweat? Is it A, hippo, B, rhinoceros, C, elephant, or D, zebra? Which of these wonderful wild animals has red sweat? It's an odd one, that, isn't it? A, hippo, B, rhino, C, elephant, or D, zebra? If you're not sure, take a guess. You never know, you might just get it right. Okay, next question. Another true or false bonus. Is this true or false? Platypuses secrete milk through their skin. So true or false, platypuses secrete milk through their skin. Okay, question 4 coming up, and I need you listening carefully again because we've got another audio clip for you. I'm going to play the clip and then I'm going to ask you which animal you think makes this sound. Here we go. Which animal do you think makes that strange sound? Was it A, the giraffe, B, a donkey, C, an antelope, or D, lemur? I've got a sneaking suspicion a fair few of you are going to know the answer to this one. So which animal makes this strange sound? I'll play it one more time. Quite a weird sound, that one. Is it A, giraffe, B, donkey, C, antelope, or D, lemur? Okay, ready for the next question? Here we go. How many insects can a bat eat in one night? Is it A, 50, B, 500, C, 3,000, or D, 10,000? Imagine eating 10,000 bugs in one night. How many insects can a bat eat in a single night? Is it A, 50, B, 500, C, 3,000, or D, 10,000? Seen a few little nauseous looking emojis going in the chat there. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd want to eat any bugs in one night actually, but yeah, bats are hungry little creatures. Okay, next question. Another true or false? Bats have thumbs. Is that true or false? Do bats have thumbs? True or false? Okay, guys, moving on to our fourth round then. Feathered fun. Can you guess what animals we'll be quizzing you on in this round? Let's get going. Question 1. Which of these birds can fly backwards? Is it A, seagull, B, hummingbird, C, parrot, or D, emu? Which of these birds can fly backwards? Is it A, seagull, B, hummingbird, C, parrot, or D, emu? Okay, moving on to our next question then. Here we go. Nat Geo explorer Lucy Hawkes is a biologist and animal tracking expert. She's electronically tagged and tracked turtles, birds, insects, and more. One of the many birds that she's studied is the Arctic tern. How far can these birds travel in a single year? Is it A, 80 kilometres, B, 800 kilometres, C, 80,000 kilometres, or D, 800,000 kilometres? So I'll repeat the question one more time. Nat Geo explorer Lucy Hawkes is a biologist and animal tracking expert. One of the birds she studies is the Arctic tern. How far can these brilliant birds travel in a single year? Is it A, 80 kilometres, B, 800 kilometres, C, 80,000 kilometres, or D, 800,000 kilometres? It's making me tired just thinking about it. Okay, ready for this round's third question? Here we go. Which of these birds have been known to attack deer? Is it A, pelican, B, golden eagle, C, toucan, or D, kestrel? So which of these birds have been known to attack deer? Is it A, pelican, B, golden eagle, C, toucan, or D, kestrel? Okay, we're about to move on to question 4, and I need you listening very carefully this time because we've got another audio question for you. And this time I'm going to play you 4 different audio clips belonging to 4 different birds. And I want you to try and match each audio clip to the bird that you think makes that noise. Okay, ready, quizzes? Here we go. Sound 1. Listening carefully then. Which of these 4 birds do you think makes that sound? Okay, let's play the next one. Which of those 4 birds do you think could make that sound? Okay, sound 3, here we go. And sound 4, last one. Okay, so which of these 4 birds do you think make those sounds? We've got A, pigeon, B, budgie, C, magpie, and D, tawny owl. Now I'm going to play each sound again one more time, so don't worry if you missed them the first time round. I'm going to play them again now. So starting with sound number 1, which bird do you think makes this call? Okay, sound number 2. Sound number 3. And sound number 4. Okay, did you get them all? Great, let's move on to the next question. I need you paying close attention again because we've got another video for you to watch, and the answer to the next question is in this video. So watching carefully, guys. Here we go.
One of the most consistent comments that I get is how adorable chinstrap penguins are. But every time you get near them, the very first thing that they do is projectile poop. Cantankerous, they tend to be very aggressive and just beat the poo out of each other for seemingly no reason. Right now, we're putting radio tags on the penguins to track when the penguins go out to find food and when they come back. So if it's taking them a very long time, it means the conditions out there are not very good. And that type of information can help set commercial fishing limits and keep the ecosystem healthy for all of these animals. Once we're finished, we'll take them back to their colony and they'll be released and totally free to go back to feeding their neighbors or pooping on things. But as much as I complain about them, any day that I am out working with penguins is a really, really wonderful day to be able to make sure that they're all healthy and happy.
How cute were those penguins? That is until you find out how much pooping they do on each other. I would not want to be a penguin. Okay, here's our next question. What does wildlife biologist Douglas Krause attach to the penguins to track them? Is it A, ID badges, B, ID bracelets, C, radio tags, or D, miniature cameras? So Douglas Krause, who we just saw in that video just now, what does he attach to penguins to track them? Is it A, ID badges, B, ID bracelets, C, radio tags, or D, mini cameras? A few more seconds on this question and then we will move on to the next one. Who's a fan of penguins on this quiz, by the way? They are very cute. Okay, next question. We've got a true or false bonus question. So, chinstrap penguins have pink legs and feet. Do you think that's true or false? Lots of love being shown for penguins in the chat at the moment. Chinstrap penguins have pink legs and feet. Is that true or is it false? Okay, we're going to move on to our next round, which might be my personal favourite round. We are going on safari. Question number 1. Why do African buffaloes cover themselves in mud? Is it to A, make their coat look shiny, B, pamper themselves, C, keep them camouflaged, or D, get rid of ticks and parasites? So, why do African buffaloes cover themselves in mud? Is it to A, make their coat look shiny, B, pamper themselves, C, keep them camouflaged, or D, get rid of ticks and parasites? Okay, ready for question 2 quizzes? Here we go. National Geographic explorer Dominique Gonsalves is an ecologist who focuses on elephant conservation at Gorongosa National Park in Africa. How has she helped the elephants that live there? Is it A, used beehive fences to protect fields, B, tracked the elephants with satellites, C, painted the elephants' ears with sunscreen, or D, followed them about with high-tech drones? So Nat Geo explorer Dominique Gonsalves is an ecologist who focuses on elephant conservation. Such a cool job. How has she helped the elephants that live in Gorongosa National Park in Africa? A, used beehive fences to protect fields. B, tracked the elephants with satellites. C, painted the elephants' ears with sunscreen. Or D, followed them about with high-tech drones. Sienna said that must be an amazing job, and it definitely sounds like it, doesn't it? This is a bit of a tricky one, so I'll give you another few seconds on this one. Okay, are we ready for the next question, guys? Here we go. Another true or false bonus question. So, do you think this is true or false? An elephant's trunk has up to 40,000 muscles. An elephant's trunk has up to 40,000 muscles. Do you think that's true or false? Remember, guys, just to write it down. There's no need to put your answers in the chat. Okay, moving on. Which of these awesome animals can weigh the same as 30 men? Is it A, cheetah, B, zebra, C, rhinoceros, or D, giraffe? Which of these awesome animals can weigh the same as 30 men? A, cheetah, B, zebra, C, rhinoceros, or D, giraffe? Okay, let's move on. True or false? Giraffes are the second tallest mammals in the world. We've got 6 rounds in total, guys, and we are now on round 5. Giraffes are the second tallest mammals in the world. Is that true or false? Okay, next up, question 4. I need you listening carefully again because we've got another audio clip. I'm going to play the sound and then I want you to identify the animal from the options we've got. Ready? Here we go. I'm going to play that one more time. Which of these epic animals makes that sound? It's quite a funny sound, that one, isn't it? Is it A, hyena, B, lion, C, vulture, or D, wildebeest? Which of these epic animals makes this sound? A, hyena, B, lion, C, vulture, or D, wildebeest? Okay, now for question 5, which is our final question in our On Safari round. We've got another video for you to watch, so pay attention, quizzers. Here we go.
And now it's time for some more amazing animals. Number 202, the amazing hippopotamus. The Greeks made up that word and it means river horse.
Well, they got the river part right, but a horse? Please. How common.
Found in these parts of Africa, you'll soon see they're nothing like a horse.
Yeah, giddy up. Horse? I'm far more handsome.
Exactly. In fact, they're more closely related to whales.
Right. What?
Hippos spend most of their time in the water,
Pass the soap.
but at night sneak out onto land to eat lots of grass. Maybe that's where they get the horse part from.
Nay, it's because we gallop.
Whoa. Okay then. The hippo's ears, eyes and nostrils are very well placed for floating about in rivers.
Yes?
Sitting around in that water all day, don't you ever get hippothermia?
Really? What an awful joke, you hippo potty mouth.
And speaking of mouths, hippos can open theirs extremely wide, and their jaws are so powerful they could crush a watermelon like a grape. Ooh. Hippos are quite aggressive when protecting their territory.
Well, that theory will bite you on the bottom. Wow.
Oh, and they like to mark their territory by...
Wait, no, don't tell them that. You told them, and you reinforced it with a graphic.
Oh, well, that's the truth. I'm no hypocrite.
Please stop.
They might be big, grumpy-looking sausages, but the hippopotamus seriously is an amazing animal.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I did. Question 5 is, how long do hippos spend splashing about in water every day? Is it A, 2 hours, B, 10 hours, C, 16 hours, or D, 24 hours? So how long do hippos spend splashing about in water every day? Is it A, 2 hours, B, 10 hours, C, 16 hours, and D, 24 hours? Lots of love for hippos in the chat. Okay, guys, I think we're about ready for our final round, which is all about sea creatures. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Question 1. Which of these noises isn't a sound made by dolphins? Is it A, whistles, B, clicks, C, squeaks, or D, roars? So which of these noises isn't made by dolphins? A, whistles, B, clicks, C, squeaks, or D, roars? I've got a suspicion that a fair few of you are going to know the answer to this one. Lots of dolphin fans in the chat. Okay, let's move on to our next question. It's a true or false bonus question. There's a type of dolphin in the Amazon River that can be pink. Is that true or is it false? There's a type of dolphin in the Amazon River that can be pink. True or false? Okay, for our next question, we have another video round. So we're going to watch a video very closely about National Geographic explorer Jess Cramp. She is a marine conservationist. What an amazing job. And I want you to watch the video very closely because I'm going to be asking you a question about what you saw in the video afterwards. Okay, let's go.
Today's office includes a submarine in the middle of the Galapagos. I would dare say that I have one of the coolest jobs in the world. There's only one animal that swims like that. I'm in the Galapagos with the National Geographic Pristine Seas team. We're going in a submarine right now because it allows us to go deeper to an area that's never been explored before. We need to make sure that we understand what's down there so that we can work hard to protect it. Submarine actually gives off electromagnetic field which attracts sharks.
Oh, fantastic.
We just had a silky shark at just 12 meters, so I can't wait to get down at 300 and see what we find.
I'm going to reach the deep zone.
The floor is dark, so when a giant machine is down there with lights, organisms get curious.
Oh my gosh, swordfish. Holy cow.
Out of the blue, this swordfish just comes charging in at our lights, and we see a flash of silver.
Oh my gosh. Don't stab us.
And it was an exhilarating experience.
Beautiful swordfish.
And then it's gone. Not only are the Galapagos a biologist's dream,
Truly mesmerizing.
but I have the ability to do this with 2 other women. We might have been the youngest all-female team down on the submarine.
Setting goal of trying to find 3 new species.
I've never felt as much like an explorer than I do right now. There's something about being 1,000 feet under the water where no one else has actually ever been that feels, I don't know, like true exploration.
Okay, now here's our question. How many meters deep was Jess's submarine when she saw the silky shark? Was it A, 2 meters, B, 12 meters, C, 150 meters, or D, 2,000 meters? I hope you were watching carefully, quizzes. How many meters deep was Jess's submarine when she saw the silky shark? Was it A, 2 meters, B, 12 meters, C, 150 meters, or D, 2,000 meters? Okay, next question. A true or false? Jess encounters a clownfish on her dive. Is that true or false? Did Jess encounter a clownfish on her dive? True or false? Okay, time for question 3. Which one of these ocean dwellers has 300 sharp teeth? Is it A, sea star, B, orca, C, great white shark, or D, piranha? Question 3. Which one of these ocean dwellers has 300 sharp teeth? Is it A, sea star, B, orca, C, great white shark, or D, piranha? Okay, question 4 is coming up next, and we've got another audio clip for you. Listening carefully then. Which of these sea creatures do you think makes that sound? Is it A, humpback whale, B, seal, C, jellyfish, or D, manta ray? It's a really odd sound, that one, isn't it? Should we listen to it again? Oh. Was that A, humpback whale, B, seal, C, jellyfish, or D, manta ray? Okay, next up we've got another video. So watching and listening very closely then. Here we go.
And now it's time for some more amazing animals. Number 42, the amazing frogfish. Is it a frog? Is it a fish? Where is it?
Cooey, I'm over here.
Ah, there it is. Frogfishes are a type of anglerfish found in almost all tropical oceans and seas around the world. They live on the ocean floor and coral reefs. They're often coloured in order to blend into their surroundings. The frogfish has an amazing front dorsal fin, which they use to fish for little tiny sea creatures. This one looks like some kind of brush.
Right, this place needs a really good clean.
Frogfish don't generally move very much, preferring to wait for dinner to come to them. What a lazy fish!
Has anyone got a phone? I think I might dial for takeout.
Look at me doing the work! Woohoo! When they spot their prey, they wait and wait and wait. And then
Hey, I'm doing the
suddenly open their jaws, sucking in the water and their prey with it, trapping them inside.
Hello? Why is it all gone dark?
Fish. What an amazing animal.
I really enjoy that video. So, what do frogfish mostly eat? Is it A, coral, B, small fish, C, seahorses, or D, seaweed? So hopefully you were paying close attention to that last video, because I want to know what frogfish mostly eat. Is it A, coral, B, small fish, C, seahorses, or D, seaweed? And we've now come to our final question. So here we go. True or false? Frogfish are only found in the Atlantic Ocean. Is that true? False. Frogfish are only found in the Atlantic Ocean. Do you think that's true or false? Okay, here we go. That went pretty fast, didn't it? I think time flies when you're having fun quizzing. Are you guys ready to see how you scored? Let's check out the all-important Big Virtual Animals quiz answers. So ready with your pen and paper then, because we're going to mark each and every answer from the top. So our first round was Awesome Amazon. Question 1 was, which of these animals marks its territory by clawing at trees? And the answer was C. Did you get that right? Jaguars mark their territory by clawing at trees. They also mark their territory with their wee. So there's a nice fact for you. So C was the answer to question 1. Okay, moving on, question 2. Which of these things has happened to Nat Geo explorer Zoltan Takacs on his adventures in the Amazon? The answer was D. Poor Zoltan has been bitten by a snake, had a tree branch knock the engine off his boat, and had a leaky tent that soaked him. He was not having much luck, was he? So the answer to question 2 was D. Did you get the question right? Okay, question number 3 was, which of these Amazon animals isn't arboreal, which means living in trees? So which of these Amazon animals isn't arboreal? And the answer to this one was C, blue poison dart frog. Did you get the right answer? These little critters are able to climb trees, but they're usually found on the forest floor. So the answer to that one, question 3, which of these Amazon animals isn't arboreal, was C. Okay, next question was the audio clip. So here we go. Just as a reminder to what that sounded like. And that noise was A, the howler monkey. I actually travelled to Costa Rica last year on behalf of National Geographic Kids and heard howler monkeys outside my hotel room, and they were absolutely deafening, and their call can carry for miles. Okay, moving on to question 5 then. What else is the harpy eagle also known as? And the answer was B, the ruler of the rainforest. So if you were watching our video about harpy eagles closely, you would have spotted this at the beginning of the video. So what else is the harpy eagle also known as? The answer to that was B, the ruler of the rainforest. Okay, and the true or false bonus question, is the harpy eagle the most powerful bird of prey on Earth? Yes, it is. The answer to that is true. That was round 1. How did you do so far? Let's start marking the answers to round 2 then. Big cats. So which of these big cats can run the fastest? The answer was, of course, C, the cheetah. I imagine quite a few of you got that one right. The cheetah is the fastest land mammal on Earth, and it can run at speeds of up to 100 kilometers an hour. So which of these big cats can run the fastest? The answer was C, cheetah. Well done if you got that one. Okay, next answer. Question 2 was, what time do you think Nat Geo explorers Derek and Beverly Joubert get up when they're observing animals in the wild? The answer is 4 a.m. Derek and Beverly get up at 4 and they don't get back into their camp until 8 p.m. That is a long day, but I'm sure it's worth it to get to see big cats close up in the wild. I think someone just wrote in the chat that they must have to take a cat nap at some point in the day. Very good. Okay, question 3 then. Which of these big cats is the largest? The answer is D, the Siberian tiger. Which of these beautiful big cats was the largest? It was D, the Siberian tiger. These tigers are the world's largest cats, and they can grow up to 3.5 meters long and weigh up to 300 kilograms. Question 3 had a bonus true or false question. Baby big cats are called pups. That was, of course, false. Baby big cats are called cubs. Baby big cats are called pups. That's false. They're actually called cubs. Okay, ready for the next answer? How far can a lion's roar carry? The answer to this one is B, 8 kilometres. That is a long way. Did you get that right? Should we listen to it one more time? Why not? Okay, let's move on to question 5. What is the average lifespan of a tiger? The answer was B, 15 years. The average lifespan of a tiger is B, 15 years. Okay, question 5's bonus question. Every tiger has unique stripes and body markings. That was true. Tigers' stripes and markings are as unique as a human fingerprint. They're incredibly useful to animal conservationists who use the markings to identify individual tigers from one another, but they're also incredibly useful for the tiger themselves for camouflage. So every tiger has unique stripes and body markings. That is true. Okay, next up, the answers to round 3, which was weird but true. Question 1, which part of its body does a butterfly use to taste food? The answer was D, they use their feet. Which part of its body does a butterfly use to taste its food? The answer is D, their feet. Don't try this at home. It gets very messy and it really doesn't work the same for us humans. Okay, question 2 was, which crazy thing did Amy Vitale do to get the perfect panda picture? The answer is B, she wore a full panda suit. Did you get that one right? So which crazy thing did Amy Vitale do to get the perfect panda picture? The answer is B, she wore a full panda suit. Okay, next one, question 3. This was, which of these wonderful wild animals has red sweat? The answer is A, the hippo. Their red sweat acts as a natural sunscreen, protecting their skin from the African sun. Did you guys get that one right? I think that was a tricky one. Which of these wonderful wild animals has red sweat? The answer to this one was A, hippo. Okay, and the bonus question was, platypuses secrete milk through their skin, and the answer to that, weirdly enough, is true. Platypuses secrete milk from the pores, which are the small holes in the skin on their stomach, to feed their young. That is a truly weird fact. Platypuses secrete milk through their skin. The answer to that one was true. Okay, question 4 was, which of the animals pictured makes this strange sound? And the answer to that one, of course, was the donkey. It's a very strange sound, isn't it? So which animal made the strange braying sound? It was B, the donkey. Okay, question 5 was, how many insects can a bat eat in one night? And the answer was C, 3,000 insects. So the answer to question 5, how many insects can a bat eat in one night, was C, 3,000 insects. Bats are basically a natural bug repellent. Okay, question 5. Bats have thumbs. That is true. So true or false, do bats have thumbs? The answer to that one was true. Okay, that's round 3 done. How are your scores so far? Let's see how well you did in round 4. Here are the answers for the feathered fun round. Question 1 was, which of these birds can fly backwards? The answer is B, the hummingbird can fly backwards. So which of these birds can fly backwards? The answer was B, hummingbird. Hummingbirds are actually the smallest species of bird in the world, and they can beat their wings hundreds of times so that they can hover and to get nectar out of flowers. Okay, question 2. How far do Arctic terns travel in a single year? The answer for this one was C, 80,000 kilometres in just 1 year. And that means that in 6 years, an Arctic tern can travel as far as the moon in terms of their distance. So how far do Arctic terns travel in a single year? The answer for this one was C, 80,000 kilometres. Okay, moving on to question 3. Which of these birds pictured have been known to attack deer? Did you get this one? The answer was golden eagle, B. So which of these birds have been known to attack deer? The answer was golden eagle. Golden eagles have also been known to attack mountain goats and even wolves. You would not want to cross a golden eagle. Next question, question 4. This was our big sound clips question. Can you match each of these birds to their call? And the answers are, and I'll go through each sound one by one. The pigeon was sound 4. The budgie was sound 3. The magpie was sound 2. And of course, the tawny owl was sound 1. So can you match each of these birds to their call? The first sound we heard was the tawny owl. The second sound was the magpie. The third sound, the budgie. And the final sound was the pigeon. And if you live in London like me, you hear this noise an awful lot. Okay, question 5. What did wildlife biologist Douglas Krause attach to the chinstrap penguins in the video that we watched? And the answer was C, radio tags. So what does wildlife biologist Douglas Krause attach to the penguins to track them in the video that we watched? It was C, radio tags. Did anyone get that one? And the next answer was another true or false. Chinstrap penguins have pink legs and feet. The answer to that is true. Okay, we're getting through these answers now, so it's time for answers to round 5, which was on safari. Question 1 was, why do African buffaloes cover themselves in mud? And the answer is D, They do it to get rid of ticks and parasites. Why do African buffaloes cover themselves in mud? Is it to get rid of ticks and parasites? Yes, it is. That's the correct answer. Question D. Okay, moving on. Question 2. How has Nat Geo explorer Dominique Gonçalves helped the elephants that live in Gorongosa National Park in Africa? The answer is actually A. Did anybody know this one? I'd be interested to know. Dominique actually found that elephants and people in Africa were often coming into conflict because the elephants were getting into farmers' fields and destroying the farmers' crops. And so to fix the problem, she created fences with beehives placed along them. Believe it or not, elephants are scared of bees. So now the bee fences protect the elephants from the farmers, and the farmers' crops are protected from the elephants. Genius. So this one was, how has Nat Geo explorer Dominique Gonçalves helped the elephants that live in Gorongosa National Park in Africa? And the answer was A. Dominique used beehive fences to protect the fields. Okay, question 2's bonus question was, an elephant's trunk has up to 40,000 muscles, and the answer to that is true. An elephant's trunk does have 40,000 muscles. Lots of people got that one right by the looks of things. So true or false, an elephant's trunk has up to 40,000 muscles. The answer to that one was true. Okay, question 3. Which of the animals pictured can weigh the same as 30 men? That was, of course, the rhinoceros. Rhinos can weigh as much as 2,500 kilograms. Which of these awesome animals can weigh the same as 30 men? The answer was C, rhino. Okay, and question 3's bonus question was, giraffes are the second tallest mammals in the world. Is that true or false? And the answer to that was false. Giraffes are actually the world's tallest mammals. I think quite a few of you knew that one. Well done if you did. Okay, moving on to question 4. That noise was, of course, the hyena that makes a sort of cackling, laughing sound. So which of these epic animals makes that sound? It was A, the hyena. Okay, question 5. How long do hippos spend splashing about in water every day? The answer to this question was C, 16 hours. So hippos spend almost all of their time in the water. They only come out at night to feed on grass. How long do hippos spend splashing about in water every day? Quite a long time. Option C, 16 hours. Imagine how wrinkly we'd be if we spent 16 hours in water. Okay, next question was, which one of these noises isn't made by dolphins? This was the first question in our dive in round, round 6. The answer was, of course, D. Dolphins don't roar, but they do communicate with whistles, clicks, and squeaks. So which one of these noises isn't made by dolphins? The answer was D, roar. Okay, and question 1's bonus question was, true or false, there's a type of dolphin in the Amazon River that can be pink? The answer to this one is true. There is a type of dolphin in the Amazon River that's pink. They're quite strange looking creatures and they can be anywhere between grey and light pink. So the answer to that one was True, there is a type of dolphin that lives in the Amazon River that can be pink. Okay, next question. This was, how many meters deep is Jess's submarine when she saw the silky shark? And the answer to that one was B, 12 meters. So hopefully you were paying close attention to the video and you would have noticed that Jess spotted the silky shark when her submarine was 12 meters deep, option B. Okay, and question 2's bonus question was, true or false, Jess encounters a clownfish on her dive? The answer to this one was false, although Jess did see a swordfish, if you remember rightly. So Jess encounters a clownfish on her dive. The answer to that one was false. Question 3 was, which of the sea creatures pictured has 300 sharp teeth? The answer is C, the great white shark. Did you get that one right? Quite a few yeses on that one. That's good. Okay, question 4. Which animal was making that sound? And the answer to this one is A, the humpback whale, which are known for their whale song. Do you want to hear the sound again? So which of these sea creatures makes that strange sound? It was A, the humpback whale. Okay, question 5 was, what do frogfish mostly eat? And the answer is B, small fish. What do frogfish mostly eat? The answer was B, small fish. And question 5's bonus question was, frogfish are only found in the Atlantic Ocean, true or false? And the answer to this one is false. Frogfish are actually found in almost all tropical oceans and seas around the world. Frogfish are only found in the Atlantic Ocean. That is false. They're actually found in almost all tropical oceans and seas around the world. So there we are, quizzers. We've come to the end of the Nat Geo Kids Big Virtual Animals quiz. How did you do? We hope you enjoyed yourselves, although it doesn't really matter what score you got so long as you had fun. Before you go, a final note from me about National Geographic Kids. So we are the world's best-selling kids magazine, and thanks to our amazing key workers, our fact-packed issues are still being safely delivered to people's doorsteps each and every month. Each issue is packed with cool wildlife facts, breathtaking pictures, and inspiring interviews, plus the latest news, book reviews, posters, puzzles, quizzes, and prizes. Plus, you can find out more on the Nat Geo Kids website, natgeokids.com. We've got awesome fact files, cool competitions, great games, and we've even got free teaching resources for teachers and parents. Just as a reminder, we're going to be publishing the video for this quiz on our National Geographic Kids UK Facebook page, and we'll also publish it on the Nat Geo Kids website at natgeokids.com. So if you missed any of the answers, or you just want to do it again, or you want to do it with different members of your family or friends, you'll be able to find the recording of this quiz there. And just before you go, shall we see the poll results for what people's favourite animal was? Let's have a look. So panda was by far the most popular animal. 19% of you said the panda was your favourite animal. And a close second was the lion. Well, thanks so much for joining in the fun today, guys. We really hope you enjoyed getting quizzical with us. Bye-bye for now.